Hi there, I'm Cherie Henley and I'm the founder of the Good Life Builders, and I help parents build good lives for their family members with disability and good lives for themselves too. And I do that by helping them to set up a service for one. So what does a service for one look like? Why would I want one? And what are the key steps to setting them up?
A service for one has a legal business structure. Ours is called Ours Expand, and it's a proprietary limited structure. It's owned by the family, but the family's not paid. It has a board to oversee the operations of the service, and it directly employs staff. And the staff provide services to one person, and it's usually a family member. How does it work? Well, once the service has provided services to the person, the service will then invoice the plan of the person with a disability. And they claim that from the NDIS, it could be a plan manager or self-manager, and then the funds are paid to the service for one. So how does that work? Well, when you claim the number of support hours provided by the service for one and multiply that by the maximum NDIS rate, which is what all service providers do. Then, when you get that money back and it's paid to the service for one, you pay out the staff wages, any liabilities like tax and super, any costs to employ like bookkeepers, payroll software, that kind of thing. And then after that, you'll be left with a small amount of efficiency savings. And those efficiency savings accumulate over time. So how are efficiency savings used? Well, they're spent in accordance with the Constitution and the purposes of your organisation and your goals and objectives that you're trying to achieve. Savings are reinvested into additional support or expert consultants or training or equipment or other things that achieve the purpose and goals of your service for one. The efficiency savings are not used for the personal gain of the company owners, that's parents, so they cannot be paid. So no African safaris. So why would you want to have a service for one? Firstly, the legal structure offers protection of personal assets should you be sued by support workers. More control over quality factors, so you set the values and the vision and the goals and the recruitment, job adverts, training policies, all of those things, you control them. That way you get longer lasting, more reliable support. You're more able to delegate the administration. So I found using service providers, I was always the one that had to ring up if someone didn't turn up, provide all of the training, all of that sort of stuff. You're left in the middle to coordinate. But if you have a service for one, then you can hire people and delegate those administrative duties. Making funding go further with those efficiency savings is another benefit. Having a board to help oversee and take over when parents are not around, so you're not doing it on your own, which is fantastic. And more people involved who know and love the person, and that keeps them safe and connected to the community. So who would benefit from this model? Firstly, people who meet the criteria for setting up a business in Australia. So things like not having a criminal record or having the capacity to make business decisions and learn to be a company director or a board member. People who have complex support needs that are not being met by providers. So if you can find a provider and they provide great, long-lasting, good quality support, then you probably don't need to set up your own. People with significant support hours. So if you've only got, say, 10 hours a week, then it's probably not worth setting up a service for one, because it is a lot of effort and a lot of responsibility. it's probably not worth it. People seeking more than group homes and day programs too. So you're wanting to do more creative, inclusive, more challenging things in the community that service providers just can't do. So what are the things? What are the steps you need to do? How is it done? Well, you need a legal structure, you need insurance, policies and procedures, hire advisors like bookkeepers, lawyers, industrial relations specialists, software, payroll, accounting, team collaboration tools. You might want to get a work screening, employer ID. You want contracts and position descriptions and training.
So if you'd like to know more about setting up a service for one and how I might be able to help you, just message me and I'll talk to you soon.